Haggai, whose name means born on a festival, was a Hebrew prophet active in Judah and Jerusalem during the governorship of Zerubbabel under Persian King Darius Hystaspis. He is recognized as the first postexilic prophet, with his ministry commencing around 520 B.C.E., approximately 17 years after the Jewish exiles returned from Babylon. His prophetic activity was soon complemented by that of Zechariah. Historical context and ministry. Following their return from Babylonian exile in 537 BCE, the Jewish community, led by Zerubbabel and high priest Joshua, began reconstructing the temple in Jerusalem. However, this effort faced significant challenges. Initial enthusiasm waned due to external opposition from neighboring adversaries and internal issues such as apathy and prioritization of personal affairs over communal religious obligations. Consequently, the temple construction stalled for several years. In this context, Haggai's prophetic mission was pivotal. He delivered a series of 4 messages over approximately 4 months in 520 BCE, urging the people to resume and prioritize the temple's reconstruction. His exhortations emphasized the necessity of placing divine worship above personal interests and highlighted the adverse conditions, such as poor harvests and economic hardships, that the community faced due to their neglect of this sacred duty. Key messages and themes. Rebuke for neglecting the temple. Haggai confronted the people for dwelling in paneled houses, while the temple remained in ruins, urging them to set your heart on your ways and recognize the correlation between their hardships and their neglect of the temple. Encouragement to resume construction. He motivated Zerubbabel, Joshua, and the people to renew their efforts in rebuilding the temple, assuring them of Jehovah's presence and support in their endeavors. Promise of greater glory. Haggai prophesied that the glory of the new temple would surpass that of Solomon's temple, indicating a future period of peace and divine favor. Call to holiness and obedience. He emphasized that mere ritualistic practices were insufficient, advocating for genuine holiness and adherence to divine commandments as prerequisites for receiving God's blessings. Impact and legacy. Haggai's prophecies had a profound effect on the Jewish community. His messages rekindled their zeal, leading to the resumption of temple construction just 23 days after his initial prophecy, despite previous imperial bans. The temple was eventually completed in 515 BCE, marking a significant milestone in re-establishing pure worship in Jerusalem. The book of Haggai, though brief with only 38 verses, is rich in content, containing strong reproofs, encouragements, and hope-inspiring prophecies. The divine name, Jehovah, appears 35 times, underscoring the theocentric nature of Haggai's messages. Canonical recognition. The authenticity and canonicity of the book of Haggai have been universally acknowledged. Its inclusion in the Hebrew Scriptures has never been disputed, and its divine inspiration is affirmed by references in other biblical texts, such as the quotation of Haggai chapter 2 verse 6 in Hebrews chapter 12 verse 26. Lessons for contemporary readers. Haggai's messages transcend his historical context, offering timeless lessons. Prioritizing divine worship. The importance of placing spiritual obligations above personal pursuits. Recognizing divine discipline. Understanding that neglecting spiritual responsibilities can lead to adverse circumstances, serving as a form of divine correction. Embracing holistic holiness. Acknowledging that true worship requires more than ritual compliance. It demands sincere devotion and ethical conduct. In summary, Haggai's prophetic ministry played a crucial role in revitalizing the Jewish community's commitment to their covenantal duties, leading to the restoration of the temple and the reinvigoration of their religious life. His messages continue to inspire believers to prioritize spiritual commitments and trust in divine promises. Please share and like and please subscribe.